Hello, everyone. Good morning, Philippines. Hello, everybody. Um, on my life, could you please let me? Could you please tell me, guys, if the audio is working, if everything is working? How's my video? Yes. Good morning to you too, Mr. Al. We have six people. Could you please let me know if the audio and video is working? What about the signal? I'm using a green screen, so I have to be careful not to move too much. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Maybe I'll do it like that. Hey, FYI by G looks and sounds good. How was the meeting with the medical people? Sorry, I was not able to follow up on you. But yes, how is everything during the meeting? The audio is great. All right. Hi, Shay. Fancy background. Yeah. Very fancy background. Okay. So, how is everybody? It's been a long time since I have done a live stream. It is morning in the Philippines. It is 6 here. So, it is pretty early. And of course, at 6, I normally get brain freeze. So, please bear with me. How are you all? By the way, I, I, you didn't go. Tell you, tell you later. Why you didn't go? But were there people who went to the meeting? Um, yes, please let me know. So, how is everybody? How's life treating you? Everybody, life in the Philippines is great. You're ready to take a nap. I thought that every time we do a live stream, you are about to take or have your dinner, Ben, bacon and eggs. Alrighty, so thank you so much, everyone, for joining me here in today's live stream. I promise this is not going to be a long live stream. I'm just trying to catch up with you guys and be present today. And this live stream was supposed to be yesterday, but yeah, signal wasn't very good. So yes, I am here today, trying to catch up with you, and there was a video that was put up last night. I hope you all watched that, and the video that was also put up the few days ago. I think 3 4 days ago, about divorce part one of the topic. I hope you all watched it. And yes, so what do you think about the video that was put up a few days ago? What do you think about the divorce video? What do you think about the video that was put up last night? Um, Alrighty, so I am going to start reading your comments, and of course, Mike Trahan is here. I hope he's still here because I saw the this comment the other day. Good blessed morning, Shay, and all on the chat. Thank you so much, Mike, for always looking forward to the live chats and live streams that I do. I do appreciate that. And of course, I think Steve is not here. I don't see him in the comment section. The recent uh, comment section. I thought I would be a tad early just to say good Friday morning. Where is my coffee? Oh, and hi, Shay. Hello, Steve. Thank you so much for the wonderful comment in the last video that was put out last night. And as always, you always have wonderful comments and videos that Life with Shay published. So I do really appreciate that. And of course, all of you, thank you for appreciating the work that Life is Shay, Life with Shay, rather. Now I forgot what my channel is called. That Life with Shay published. Thank you. And thank you for being present in every live streams and live chats that we do. And of course, all thank you so much for dropping by or for joining this live stream. Shay, I like your silent short film with poetic video. Thank you so much, Rory. That video was actually edited. No, I filmed that video last month and I edited that a few days after. So it's been sitting in my YouTube studio and I was actually um, hesitant or I was kind of like reluctant to actually put that out or publish that because it is one of these short films that is kind of like deep and yeah, poetic in a way. So I wasn't actually sure that a lot of people are actually going to like it, but I was like, well, I'm just gonna put it out there anyway and hoping that people are actually going to like it. So those are one of those moments where I just sit and ponder on things and write my thoughts and visualize my thoughts. So yes, thank you for appreciating that, Rory. Thank you for the feedback. Um, FYI, Alan. Yeah, please let me know why you didn't go and let me know what your friends said about the meeting. FYI, I'm ready to take a nap. Well, I'm just starting, Ben. So take a nap after I do my live stream. Many people are watching the presidential debate now. Oh, okay. Wow. So yesterday was actually, I mean, yesterday should have been the perfect time to actually do the live stream. But that's okay. I'm not gonna be stay here long anyway. Not sure how many will watch here. That's okay. Thank you for letting me know, Alan. Um, Rory, Shay, you look like a little Chinese at 6 a.m. Yeah, my eyes are still puffy and all that. Yeah, I do look a little bit of very Asian-y early in the morning because my eyes are still puffy. Rory, thank you so much for the super chat, super sticker rather. I appreciate that. And Joe, thank you um, for always being a fan in everything that we do. And thank you for also sponsoring some of our Happy Monday events. And thank you for having a heart to um, show your care and love in this part of the world. I am doing great. Thank you so much. And we are looking forward to have you back here again, Joe. Hello, Myron. How is everything going? How is your travel so far? That video was wonderful. I saw it. I saw it as about us all, not you. The mm, the professor would be way too crazy to cheat on. Well, thank you so much for saying that, Mister Ah. And yeah, again, thank you so much for appreciating the work. I think that was a very short movie. I mean, not movie, video. And again, that was one of those moments where um, I just sit and just think and let my artistic, no, creative brain play. Creative brain. Yes, creative brain or thoughts play, because not all the time my brain is kind of like creative. It's most of the time brain freeze. Shay, your short films are artistic content, like a thought from a page from a book in a lifetime of a beautiful mind. Oh, thank you so much for that. That is such a, wonderful, the most wonderful, amazing, very encouraging comment that I've read so far this morning. So, Rory, again, thank you so much. You don't fail to encourage and push me to make more. And also, all of you guys, thank you so much. YouTube stole my comments. I'm not so sure about that, Paul. When did you place your comments? Because it should be there. Let me go back to you. Yeah, there's nothing on the. I don't think it's on YouTube jail. What do you call this, Paul? It is out there. It is out there. It is there, rather. Some friends in Basai found a giant bat for me. Been looking for it a long time, but I didn't go to Basai. That is Negros Occidental, right? 3 hours away from here. Oh, you're really such a fan of bats. Yeah, I do remember you told me. But I'm sure there are going to be another times for you to um, experience and see firsthand. Alan, good thanks back at Sikihor next week. Apparently, it's my new happy place. Yeah, everywhere is my happy place, but yes, Sikihor also holds a significant place in my heart. Sikihor is such a, well, it is a majestic place. Everybody thinks that, but yeah, one Sikihor is such a wonderful place. It is serene, beautiful. It's got a lot of how would I say that? Sikihor is not for everybody, but it is for me and it is for a lot of people. It is very serene and dead for everybody who actually likes the busier um, busier pace. So if you like to be at a busier place, Sikihor is really not for you. But for people who loves to be at a serene, peaceful places, yes, Sikihor is going to be a perfect place for you. And I'm glad that you, Myron, loved Sikihor, because I love it too. I love the place, and I would always go back there. I've been there 1,000 times, like I said in previous live streams, but I would always go there again. I would always go back. And by the way, what about Sikihor that you love the most? Hello, Philip Mazi. Kumusta? I am doing great, Maayo. I'm doing great here. Life is great in the Philippines. What about you? How's life treating you? Ken, you've been missing a lot in our live chats lately. Good morning, young lady. Is there part two to the divorce video? Have a wonderful day. Yes, there is going to be a part two on that, and I'm going to also add another person in the part two. So thank you so much for asking. That means you probably liked the topic. Ken, I miss you, Ken. We miss you. The people, the patrons miss you. The presidential debate doesn't start for almost three more. Oh, okay. Thank you. Right after Rory. Oh, are you talking about today? Are you talking about this comment section? Because what's showing to me right now is just Rory, and then below that it's FYI. But I think I read this already. Nice to see. Oh, maybe I skipped this. Good morning, Shane. Nice to see your smiling face. Audio and video great. Alrighty. Thank you for the feedback, Paul. Ah, okay. You meant to say this Chinese. Ah, okay. Earlier, your comment did not show up. And again, guys, if your comment actually does not show up, that means it does not show on my screen, but it shows later. It's just a small technical glitch on probably StreamYard or YouTube, or just a technical glitch in general. Where am I? I'm lost. Okay, Steve is finally here. Where did you find that old phone? That old phone is actually my phone. It is my landline. I had to disconnect the line and bring it with me to Chosen's Cafe so I can film that part, Steve. So I had to carry it with me. We're still using that kind of phone, Steve, and that phone still works. I just had to disconnect the line. What is next on your calendar? Next on my calendar, we are going to do another Happy Monday. Um, we actually already shopped the a few days ago, Joe. So that will be next to give out school supplies to an elementary school, to give to one class, if not to give to 60 kids, by the way. So that would be the next on my calendar. What's next on your calendar, Joe? Yes, I saw that, Paul. Thank you. I didn't get to see it because they ate it. Oh, they already ate it before you got there. That's too bad. What's the topic of discussion? I feel like I missed a lot since I've been busy recently. There's really no topic. No, my son is right on my face right now. I'm live streaming outside. There's no specific topic, Philip Mazzi. When I set up the StreamYard, I was actually meaning to talk about my recent upload, which is the divorce um, bill that was just passed on its third reading. I thought that's a controversial and hot topic to talk about, and I just wanted to talk about it. But I was like, maybe some people wouldn't like it. But yeah, it would be nice to actually, say a Filipina's perspective on divorce bill or the possible divorce law that we are gonna have in this part of the world. And it is not new that there are only two countries that don't have divorce, and one is the Philippines. And I think it is very important to actually, you know, to actually let people know the perspectives of the Filipinos about it. It is a divided um, topic, divided in a way that many people oppose to it, and many people also you know, agreed to have a, divorce law in the Philippines. Personally, I have never been married, but I do agree with divorce. It's not for me. It's really great that your marriage or your relationship is working well, but let's not be selfish, and let's just let divorce be an option to those who actually need it. Like if you're if your marriages are happy, then you don't need it. Then there's no threat. No need to be, you need to be selfish or be bitter about other people who want a divorce, because not everybody has your kind of marriage. I mean, not everybody is in the same state of the marriage you're in right now. If you're happy, some people are not happy, or probably many people are not happy with their marriage. And I see that people are like, well, you should have thought many times before getting married to that person. I mean, everybody have thought about it 1,000 times before we get married to our partners or to the other person, right? And again, like I said, a lot people grow apart sometimes, or people grow together. And in cases where people grow apart, your perspectives and your wants and needs no longer align. And sometimes abuse kicks in and all that. And you don't really want to stay in a relationship where you have to fear for your life every day, that you have to fear that today you're gonna get hit, you're gonna get punched in the face, your children are gonna be crying because your husband is, or your wife is yelling at you, or doing things that are not pleasant to you. So I think that, yeah, for me personally, I am in favor of divorce, and let that option be available to those who need it. I see comments and sentiments from my friends or other people that they're scared that the divorce law might get abused, and people might just um, what do you call that? Decide to get divorced even in the littlest argument. But that's not going to happen, because divorce have so many, I mean, have a, what do you call that? The divorce law will definitely have a few valid grounds, right? If you fall in these valid grounds, then yeah, you are qualified to get divorced. But if you are, wait a second here, where are you? I lost you. But if you don't qualify for this, if you only have a little argument about something, that's not grounds for divorce. So why do people get threatened about getting the law abused, or people wanting to get divorced because they have an argument over something, right? So again, for me, I'm really in favor of it, because I grew up experiencing, and not only experiencing it firsthand but also seeing it around me, where wives have to just stay put forever, stay put for a long time until they're dead, or until they're sick or whatever, because there's no way out. They're married. And I think, again, life is too short. You have to just choose the option where you no longer have to fear for your life. Every one of us deserves to be happy. And again, the grounds for divorce, it's not going to be very easy. you know if you are under, I mean, if there is physical violence in the what do you call this, in the marriage, I don't think there has to be a second chance, third chance, fourth chance. Because I think, for me personally, the moment your partner lays a hand on you, there shouldn't be any second chance anymore. Like, that should be a deal breaker. um, um I have a first-hand experience on that, from a previous partner, where I was punched on the face and blood was all over my mouth and all that. And I was like, you know, cheating, I can tolerate probably, and give you a second chance, a third chance. But laying your hands on me, you know, physical abuse is not really for me. So in cases where a partner has been physically abused repeatedly so many times, I don't think there is a reason anymore to stay in that relationship. I don't care if there is children, if there are children involved or not. As a person, a woman or a man, when somebody hits you, that should already be a deal breaker. Yeah. So physical violence is not just one. I mean, it's not the only valid ground for divorce. You know, cases where your spouse is, what do you call that, doing things like forcing you to prostitute yourself or your children, that is definitely a valid ground for divorce. So again, there are, I think there are 6 or 7 valid grounds of this divorce bill that was included, and that's going to be out there for sure in the coming few days or coming few months, because people are going to talk about it. I don't need to talk about all of those, but yeah, I don't think, again, if people don't want a divorce, that's fine. You know, you don't need to get divorced yourself. But again, if other people want it, give them that option. Good morning, Shay. Hello, Mike. How are you? And our favorite Craig. Hello there. Hi. Your newest video showed vulnerable, blah, 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 blah. Vulnerability. And speaking to your inner child conveyed such a meaningful message. Very moving, authentic, and some of your best work. Thank you so much, Greg. And as always, I always say this, thank you so much for appreciating the creative work that we do. And yeah, we miss you. The girls miss you, and hoping to see you soon, Craig. And please say hi to Chase and Eliza. Looking forward to part two. We are in favor of divorce, even though we're married over 50 years. Why should people be stuck in a bad marriage? Yeah, I mean, it's just simple. You know, let people do what they want. If they want to be happy, if they want to be out of that abusive and bad marriage, let them do what they want. Oh, yeah, upstream. Hello, nobody you know. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. How are you today? How can we support Happy Monday? Guys, I always say it. I don't want to beg online. I don't want to ask donations, because I don't want to hurt my channel, and I don't want to be, I don't want my channel to be seen like that. But sorry, my eye is kind of like itchy. um, you, Rory, being part of the channel, that is already a big help. Um, if you are kind enough to join our YouTube membership, because that is one way to sustain the channel, and that would be also helping our Happy Monday events. So that would be a way. And of course, Patreon, if you would like to join our Patreon, that is also a way. But Patreon is kind of like expensive. So I would always sell my Patreon, but it's expensive. So you don't need to join that if you don't want to. But YouTube membership, I think, is $1 or 1.99. I'm not sure now. I think it's 150 pesos, and there's one for 49 pesos, which is less than $1. So if you guys are kind enough to join our membership to sustain the channel, and to also support the Happy Monday event, that would be great. Thank you for asking, Rory. And also, okay, forget that part. Paul, that video was sad. I felt like giving you a hug and tell you everything's okay. Yes, everything's okay, of course. We always have that moments. By the way, if I put out something, especially if it's a reflective video, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm experiencing that at that time. It can be that, and it also could be just whatever that comes in my head, whatever thoughts I have in that moment, that particular moment when I was filming, writing, or doing whatever. So, but yes, we all had experienced that moment in that video where we're kind of like, we're chasing our dream, or we're chasing uh, to achieve our goals, and it's like we're so busy chasing our goals that we are forgetting to just be silly or to just play or to just pause sometimes, right? Because we are stuck by achieving the goals. And yeah, I do feel that sometimes. And yeah, you can give me a virtual hug, Paul. Your brick wall, yuck, should have gone with the schoolroom. I can actually change it right now for a nicer background. What about this? That is more pleasant, I think. Dwayne, hello. Good morning, Shay. Have a great day. It's good to see you. Hello, Dwayne. Mary and I are going to do a live stream tomorrow in her house while cooking some lunch. So you guys, if you're available tomorrow, I don't know what time she put out, but it's going to be in the morning. So I'll see you guys there. Well, I do love that it's peaceful and serene, but what I also found was that the local people there are so friendly and kind. Maybe my new home, I don't know. I think I said it last time or one of the live streams, Myron, that people there are actually friendlier. And I think it applies to every small islands in the Philippines or every small islands in the world, I think, where civilization is not that advanced. Well, yeah, infrastructure wise it's not very advanced in Sikihor, and even with malls and entertainments it's not that advanced there, but yes, I do agree with you. People in Sikihor are friendlier than people in the cities, and I think it's just like that everywhere where it's not so advanced. This year's school supply giveaway funded at this point. uh, this year's school supply this year's school supply giveaway funded at this point, question mark. Okay. Yes, it's already funded by two of my patrons and a YouTube member. So yes, we are giving away 60 school supplies to I mean school supplies to 60 kids in an elementary school. Yeah, I've been watching the latest news on the divorce law they are proposing. Some Filipinos are married to foreigners that left the country and left them here still married. Yes, I mean, it's not because divorce is already available. If it gets available in the Philippines, that all of us need to get divorced. That mindset is kind of like it's there. Some people are like, oh, I'm scared divorce is going to be a law, and then if I and my partner fight, I'm afraid that we're going to get divorced right away. Like it's not like that, of course. There are valid grounds. It's not going to be easy to get divorced. I know it is like a play of luck when you file for annulment, because this is such a big Catholic country. The church opposed to it. Of course, they also opposed to the divorce bill, but divorce is going to be easier than annulment. But getting divorced is not going to be easy. So there's really no need to fear. Pinoy women are not treated fairly when it comes to separation divorce. Separation divorce should be an option. And this is what I always also say, Paul. In the Philippines, when you're married, as a married man, if you are going to move on and be with somebody else, it's okay because you're a guy, you're a man. But if you're a married woman separated by your husband, and if you are if you're able to move on and be with another relationship, that is frowned upon because you're a married woman. There's kind of like a double standard there. And I don't really understand why people's mindset in both sexes are very different, because they're both married people, they're both married individual, and they both have moved on, and they both have um, current relationships with other people. But why is it that when you're a married man having a new relationship, it's not frowned upon? But if you're a woman, yes, it is frowned upon. So yeah, it is we women are treated unfairly in when it comes to that, in that aspect. So, and of course, a lot of YouTube expat vloggers are, constantly reminding you guys not to be with a married Filipina, because it can be really um, complicated relationship, and that, they're constantly reminding you that. And also, that's kind of like, um, what word should I use for me not to be misinterpreted by other people? That's kind of like a little bit of unfair treatment there. Nobody wanted to be in that situation. No wanted to be stuck in that abusive marriage. And for people to be saying, "Oh, don't, stay away from her. She's married," and all that. That's kind of like a little bit of unfair treatment right there. So yeah, they're in that situation, and they don't want to be stuck from that situation anymore. So just give them that option. My sister reminded me that Jesus said, if you divorce, then you cause the other person to commit adultery if they remarry, and that they themselves commit adultery by remarrying if they get divorced. I don't wanna comment on that, Ben. I am not very religious, and I respect other people's religion, so it's best I don't comment about it. She says you can live separated but still married. That's what many Filipinas are actually doing right now, and it is being frowned upon, Ben. Many married Filipinas wanting to be able to just move on and get married again with the partner that they think they're gonna be with forever. So if they have to stay married, isn't it a sin though that you're still married and then you're moving on with somebody? So if you are married, don't you have um any what do you call that? Don't you have the right to be with somebody else after that relationship didn't work out? Like, I don't know, that's such a complicated topic. I don't want to touch it. All of this divorce talk is bringing me down. I'm getting married August 28th in Tacloban. Well, you don't need to be sad about it, Jimbo. If you're married, I mean, if your relationship is happy, if you're emotionally secure about it, then there's no worry. You know, it's between you and your girlfriend. It's between you and your wife. Other people's lives are between them and their partners. If it's not working, then it's not going to work, and they're going to work with, I mean, by getting divorced. You don't need to get divorced if you don't need to, if you don't want to, if you are on a happy relationship. No wonder they hated Jesus. Is your school supply giveaway fully funded, or do you need additional donations? As many school supplies as we can, of course. Right now, our budget only uh, allowed us to give to 60 kids. In a public school, In every classroom there is probably between 40 to 60 kids, and we have 60 school supplies right now. So if um, the way I'm gonna do it this time is I'm just going to give it to the. I'm not going to give it to the kids. I'm going to give it to one of the teachers in this elementary school, and when it's already enrollment, then the teacher can tell 60 parents to inform them not to buy school supplies anymore. So that's how I'm going to do it. But if you guys, if Rick, if you're planning to give more school supplies, we will be happy to actually accept that, so that more kids are going to get school supplies. Actually, this is only a little help for every kid. We're giving 8 notebooks because that is what's required. Notebooks, pads, and pens. Those are what we are providing to the kids. And if you are planning to give more, if you're planning to give more school supplies to give to more children, Rick, I would be happy. I would be really happy to do that. But again, I do not want this channel to be a charity channel. We give because we want to, and we give because we have patrons and YouTube members who are specifically telling us this is for school supplies, this is for this, and this is for that. We are not asking. All right. I am divorced, and I do think divorce has greatly undermined society in the U.S. Yes, I have absolutely zero tolerance for violence in marriage. I hope you don't mind me asking, do you have a boyfriend? I have mentioned it on online. I am not available. And yes, I do. Hi, Shay. Sorry, just got on phone. Nice to see you. Hope you are well. Hello, Dwayne. That's okay. I'm not staying here for long anyway. And yes, tomorrow we are going to have a live stream in Mary's channel, on Mary's channel. I don't know the time yet, so I hope you guys are going to uh, watch us. Yes, Patreon has a different level. I think there are like 5 different levels there. Um, I'm always too shy to plug or to sell my Patreon because people would say, "Oh, why would we uh, pay to watch you?" I mean, the thing is, you don't have to. You don't have to. Really, the Patreon and YouTube membership is really an extension of your help to sustain the channel. But if you are happy enough to be a subscriber, to be active in the comment section and liking and sharing my videos, that is already a big help for me. I think you're okay. Okay, I remember you. I totally agree with you, Shay. Physical and mental abuse in a relationship should never be tolerated. Neither church or state should force a woman to take it. Yeah, exactly. Like ma'am Christine, she is a teacher in an elementary school. She said it perfectly. The state and government should be separated. It is in our constitution. So why does the church actually have to always have a say in everything that the state does? So I think that it is the people. Give the people. This is a free world. This is a free country. Give the people what they want. If this is what they want, then if divorce is what they want, then give them that option, because not everybody is happy in their marriage. Not everybody is being treated like a princess, like a king in their marriage. Some are treated as a punching bag. Would you be happy for them in that, if that's the scenario, if that's the case, would you be happy for these people especially women or men, being treated as a punching bag. So that would be selfish for us to actually be bitter and say, no, I don't want divorce in the Philippines. Shay, Mapul, how are you? As you know, I love you. Each of your topics are good, but look like someone afraid of love engagement, afraid to fail as a good wife. Who is that? Who is afraid to fail? Are you talking about me? As usual, never know what's going on in a woman's mind. Dwayne, love your new home, Shay. Yes, this is my beautiful home. Guys, you know this is just a green screen, okay? I'm not that rich yet. Yet. The vast unknown. Well, you're right, Dwayne. But it's also hard to figure out men sometimes. Like, I know you guys always have to figure out what is getting hot. I know you guys have to always figure out what's going on in a woman's mind, but women also have to figure out what's in a man's mind. You know, we also have to assume. We also have to try to read you guys. Yeah. Yes, on the new background. Perfect. Moved to the US with a background and also took up. Hello, Steven. Been a while, retiring in three. Oh, congratulations. Can't come soon enough. Sending you a virtual hug. When are you coming back to the Philippines, Steven? I love the bird sound, Shay. Good morning, Danny. It's been a long time. I always say this. It's been a long time since we have seen each other. Child support is mandatory in Philippines. Well, we have a law that child support should be mandatory, but like other laws in the Philippines, there's really no teeth to implement it. Um, how should I say that? It's implemented for certain people only. That's a good way to say it. There is a law for child support, Mapul, but the way our government or the way the system here is, it's really hard to chase the other partner to pay for child support. I think the government does not really force the man or the women to pay for their children. If they, like, let's say for example, if the man does not have work, the government do not force the man to work. The government do not make ways for the man to pay for the child support. So, Ma'am Christine is actually right. It is us women who always end up with the kids, especially kids that are under 8 years old. The children are always with us. And it's always us who actually have to um, uh, support, give the full support, the full financial support to the kids because men can get away from it, even if there is a law. Yes, it is great, but also heavy topic, Shay. Yes, I agree. Don't worry, Shay. I'm sure whoever marries you will be happy, unless you cook dried fish inside the house. There are some foreigners um, who doesn't mind about the what do you call that the smell. Alan, I'm under impression that you don't actually like the smell. That you would let your Filipina cook in the outside outdoor kitchen. Am I right? When adultery has broken the marriage, Jesus also said divorce is allowed after adultery. Being forced to stay married to an unfaithful mate is not honorable. Yes, I agree. I so love what you do with the school kids, Shay. It's not me doing it, Ben. It is really my patrons and YouTube members. I mean, if I'm going to do it by myself, I wouldn't be able to actually bless 60 kids. I will probably bless maybe between 1 to 5 children. But I'm really happy, blessed, and thankful that the some of the YouTube members and patrons are always backing me up to give more to more people, to give to more people, rather. It seems that Filipinas are penalized and or punished by their society where men can easily move on. I agree. Lack of a divorce law causes many women and children to suffer in miserable marriages. Right, exactly. If in the Philippines, married women who have moved on and have current relationships are being frowned upon by Filipinos, I see expat vloggers frowning upon the married Filipinas as well. So it's not just it's not. I think it's not just a cultural thing because Westerns also look at it the same way. Some Westerns look at it the same way. So yeah, kind of like a double standard there, though. I think it's um, I don't know, but yeah, men or women, if they want to get out of that marriage, should get out legally. Yes, we keep talking about how great it was when no one got divorced. I know my back. I know many back then who should never have been married, and the repercussions of the children were lifelong. I know this firsthand. Yes, exactly. I want to go back uh, to Mapul because he touched about the child support thing. Um, oh my God, that thought is gone now. Oh my God, I had some wisdom there and then it's gone. It's gone away. Oh my God, what was I gonna say? Yeah. It had something to do with the child support thing. Okay, well, oh my God. Brain freeze caught me there. But anyway, you all know I am a single mom, and my no, my eldest daughter is now 18, and my youngest daughter is now 10. And I have always supported my kids financially from since contraception. Conception, rather. Contraception! Since conception until to this present day. And I really wish that the government is actually doing you know something about treating the child support law really seriously, or implementing the child support law seriously, because I'm not just one, but there are hundreds or thousands of Filipinos, mostly women, that are that are living alone and just supporting their kids alone financially. We're not blaming the government for the bad decisions we made, but the children weren't made alone. I think that whether the fathers or the dads liked it or not, they should be held liable by law and give at least something, even if it's not a lot, at least something to help these to help their kids get by. Yeah, I remember when I had a fight my with my youngest daughter's dad about the child support. I actually did settle, like, I went so low that I told him, even if it's just $50, if you can't do like I mean $100, $100 is 5,000 pesos, and that's not really much for Westerners, but I even went down to $50 just for him to, like support his child. But even $50 he wouldn't. So I thought that, in cases like that, government should step up and say something like, okay, well, you don't want to pay $50? Okay, I'm gonna have you pay $1,000. That was a joke. But yeah, I wish the government would actually step up. My glasses is foggy. How far I am? Okay, not far. Okay. You are absolutely correct. So, who is the bride? Is she still laughing? I have an interview with the bride, Paul. I'm going to put that out on YouTube membership in a few days. But first, I'm going to put that on Patreon. So, I'm going to be putting that on Patreon right after the live stream. Shay, as far as I know, there is a law that does not allow you to have a relationship with a separated Filipina. Um, I don't know about that, but again, if one wants to move on, why do we restrict that? I mean, why would we restrict them from doing that? I learned over life, you need to put yourself in someone else's place, not to judge people. In terms of what goes on in a guy's mind, come on, Shay. You know, most guys, myself included, all you need is, what is that? What is that? What I gathered when I was in the Philippines, it is a male dominated cash society like 1950s. Philippines is still a big patriarchal society. It is still is. Your thought will circle back, Shay. Yeah, Shay needs more coffee. I have not had coffee yet. Alan, she's forgetting things already. No, I'm forgetting things because I'm already a senior citizen. It's age related, Alan. I have a torn rotator cuff. Surgery planned for late September, maybe back in March or April. Oh, that's what is that? 9 months, almost a year. The recovery is long, 61 yesterday. Oh, belated happy birthday, Steven. And congratulations on your retirement. And I hope that you're going to recover quickly on your planned surgery so that you can finally retire in the Philippines. That's sad. It's going to take so long. Are there any dads over there raising the kids? I have not seen it or heard of it, but I can be wrong most anytime. I'm sure there are plenty of single dads out here. I'm sure there are. In America, the government steps up. You don't get more money, but he will be thrown in jail and his driver's license suspended. The Philippines should do the same. If they don't want to pay for their children, they should sleep in the jail. On child support, if you are man enough to make a kid, be responsible enough to take care of it. During my visit, I saw a lot of single moms struggling without help of the dad. And I don't really see why people, including some Westerners, like belittle single moms. Um, like they're like somebody who have not made mistakes in their lives. Like there's really no reason to make fun of us, no reason to belittle us, no reason to say something like, well, you lay your bed, now lie in it. Like, have you not done a wrong decision ever in your life? You know? So, yeah, like be compassionate to other people. And yeah, There are so many single moms in the Philippines, as you already know, and not being helped by their significant others, and but still being frowned upon. I don't really see the logic there. Like, single women or single what was that? Single moms being frowned upon despite of actually doing everything they can to survive, to support their children. But the men are just out there just having more kids and not giving child support and just doing whatever they want. And they're like, okay, like, why? Why don't you go run after them? Shay needs food for the brain. I need brain surgery, Ben. Sentence got missed. All we need is pretty smile from the girl, and we will follow her like the mice follows the. I see. Okay. Will this work? Ah. All moms are heroes and single moms are superheroes. I would say all good dads are heroes too. I say this too, that dads are also being underrated. Moms are overrated. We can be overrated too because we get all this recognition and all that. But all good dads are superheroes. Just like single moms or just like good moms. I so hate what those men DJ and always admire you for raising them so well. Yeah, I hope I raise my kids so well. Sometimes because you're being a mom and a dad, and I know that when you focus so much on one thing, you are kind of like not being able to shine in another thing. What I'm trying to say is that because as a mom, you're you're way too focused on the financial department. As a single mom, you're way too focused on the financial department, so you are working so hard and this and that, and you kind of like not neglect, but kind of like somehow weak in the emotional, no, not emotional, but in other department where you have to be with your kids um, all the time, or that you probably sometimes lack in giving your kids moral support, or emotionally sometimes you're not there because you are so busy to focus on the financial department. And I'm sure that in a way, I am like that sometimes, where I focus so much on making money, and that I'm probably not there all the time in every milestone that my children have achieved. And and yeah, you can only just do so much. You cannot be so good at every department. I think it's just life. I know it's just all about balance, but you cannot really like take the financial department lightly. Like, you have to always focus that seriously, so you're kind of like behind in the other departments. And and for single moms who are also like me in that way, um, probably sometimes feel that I don't know, sometimes feel unappreciated by the children, maybe because, again, sometimes some children want you there, um, emotionally, physically, and in other aspects. But yeah, we single moms wish to be there in all department. But I don't know. How do you do that? I don't think it is possible to actually be um, so good at everything or every department. But we hope that we single moms hope that our children appreciate everything that we do. Why did you inactivate your latest short moments? I had so much to say. Good thing you did. I don't get it. I don't get it, Steve. Senior discount. Yeah. My birthday was June 12th. Ooh, oh yes, you told me, Paul. I'm sad though. She doesn't date younger men. Yeah, younger men are not a preference. But how young are you, Paul? Like, are you? Because I'm also a senior citizen. Ah, but guys, Paul is such a joker. I know Paul now. I've known Paul for like I don't know how long now. So all he said here in the comment section are of course jokes. So isn't it, Paul? That's what that's what always goes on guys' mind. Ah, okay. Shay, your partner risks to go to jail if your separated wife. Shay, your partner risks to go to jail. I don't get it, Mapul. Sorry. I need brain transplant ASAP. Me too, Joe. Single moms in the Philippines are incredible people. God bless them. I am marrying one of them. Thank you, Jimbo, for saying that. And I wouldn't say just single moms. I would say good people are incredible people. A man needs to accept responsibility for his actions, and single moms are taking the responsibility. But still, we get that we still get that double standard thing. There's a problem with today's generation, always blaming someone else and not taking responsibility. Yes, I bet that's an almost impossible balancing act, Shay. Yeah, it is impossible. Good morning, Shay from Edina, Minnesota, USA. Just checking in now. Hope all is well with you. I'll be back in the Philippines in November. All right, Gary, I hope you had a great time. Well, you're coming back, so I'm pretty sure. I'm sure you had a great time. I agree 100%, Dwayne. A husband and a father has a duty to provide and protect his wife and children. Yes, exactly. And yeah, but I would say fatherhood is really not blood related. Like fatherhood doesn't have to be blood related because fathers in blood, dads by blood rather are not fatherly, um not fatherly at all. But some people who are not blood related can actually be fathers to the children they don't own. They don't own. But yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. Nice house. This is not my house, Gary. That's green screen. That's one of the things I love about you, Shay. You are willing to go deep, but also are very articulate in expressing your thoughts as well. You think so, Ben? Yeah, I really get these brain dead moments, Ben. I should start doing live streams like in the middle of the day, but that's midnight your time. But yes, thank you so much, Ben. Thank you for the compliment and thank you for appreciating me as a person. You, your yard exercise. Ah, okay. You deactivated your comments. Really? I did not. I think it's a glitch in the system because YouTube sometimes do that. That's probably the reason why I did not get uh latest comments in that short. That's probably why. But no, I did not do that. And let me just check that right now. Um, um, I don't. I don't. Is it? Oh yeah, it's off. No, it's YouTube glitch. Steve, it is a glitch on YouTube, and I noticed that in some of the YouTube shorts too. I don't know why YouTube does that, but I turned the comment section on again. Is there a little blue house on the main street in front of your house? No, I don't live in the main street. I'm away, way, way, way far away from the main street, Alan. Huh, you're stalking me, huh? Nice green screen. Even in your brain dead moments, you are very Thank you. Hello, beautiful Shay. Good morning, and everyone here. Good morning, Kichi. How are you? There was a live Shay. There was a live Shay did a while back, and there was a guy that kept asking over and over about dating younger men. Shay explained that she was in a relationship. The guy never quit. Paul, I know you're younger than me, but I have a brain of a 200-year old because I don't remember what you were saying. I don't remember this. Hey, Mike, how are you? How's the channel going? A man shouldn't judge a woman if she has a child and not married. Judge her by her heart. People in general shouldn't judge people. Shay, and I joke about it. It was a joke. You always joke for sure. I know. No stalking, you're safe. Are you sure? Do I have to move to another place right now? I know exactly where Shay lives, of course. I'm good, beautiful. Thank you. That's great, Kichi. Shay, I'm 71. Well, I'm older than you. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining the live stream. And thank you for interacting with me and for entertaining me actually by your comments. Did you see my post about using hashtags? Yes, I did see it. But I actually did see a comment, no, a YouTube video about not using a hashtag on titles. I'm not really so sure, but I'll think about it, Mike. And thank you for the advice. And guys, thank you so much for joining me here. And it's always fun with you, especially when you're interacting with me. I do really appreciate that. And of course, my Trehan here is late for this live stream. Are you late, Mike? I just heard from you. Thank you also, Joe. If you were not in a relationship, what's the oldest you would date? I've been asked this many times. What's the oldest uh, uh, what do you call this? Age I would date? That's very subjective because people can be people can still be some people can still some men can still be really active and looking young at 80 years old, and some people can also be looking 80 when they're 50, you know. And I'm not saying I'm for the looks, like I'm into the looks, but I'm into what do you call that, spending time, not spending time outdoors as well. So that means that requires you know, agility. Agility. What is agility? That requires energy, and all that. So I don't have an answer to this because, again, this is very subjective. I hope my answer satisfies your question or answered your question, Gary. Thank you so much, guys. Wherever you are in the world, I am in the Philippines. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Alrighty. So age is irrelevant. Age is irrelevant, yes, because yeah, for the reason that I already said earlier. All right, guys, I need to go. Yes, the ability to move freely. Yeah, because in relationships, you would want to spend your time with your partner, indoor and outdoors, of course, right? So, and you know me, guys, I'm a very outdoorsy person. Outdoorsy in a way that I like to stay in nature. I'd like to hang out in nature. I'd like to go places and all that, because there is always going to be a lot of time to stay indoor, right? And yes, now the comments are pouring in. She's boyfriend is a young 82. Good. No child support in Philippines because some dudes pay child support for 10 to 15 years, spending time in jail, and after 10 oh yeah, this really happens. Yeah. And I feel bad. But when the law requires a man to pay child support, DNA should be a requirement, right? That should be a requirement. Beautiful Shay Minyo Naka. No, I'm not married. We're live. Yes, we have been live for an hour. Shay, I think your guy that you're dating is a very lucky man. I hope you think so. Never wanted a young Filipina, but my current girlfriend made me change my mind. How young is your girlfriend, Alan? Of course not. No, if you married him still with agility and then he loses his agility during marriage, that's not ground for divorce. You have to, I would stay with him. Like, that's the same thing with money. Um, Not because, like, let's say for example, you met each other, he has a good job, and then you got married, and then he loses his job like 5 years, 10 years after marriage. He loses his job, and then some women would um uh break up with you because you loses your job and you don't have the capacity or the ability to support you anymore. No, I would stand by you. I would stand by you and be with you till death do us part. I didn't know you're live. You're such a great person. Hello, Meaty Mac. Thank you so much for saying that. Thank you for answering my question. You're welcome, Kim. Kichi, rather. Shay, naglalaro ako dati ng mga dinosaur. How big are these dinosaurs? Why you're looking for you're looking for indoor agility? I'm blushing. Okay, indoor agility doesn't mean we're gonna go skydiving. We're gonna go bungee jumping. Those adrenaline rush activities. No, not like that. A simple walk in the park. You know, do things outside. Those kind of activities. Okay. I love you. We love you. Thank you so much, Mapu. I'm not telling you how old she is. You have seen her already. I think she is under 25. But some women, if not a lot of women, especially in the US, that is grounds for divorce in their mind. That's sad. Okay, didn't want to end a downer divorce topic. All right, guys, if you ever become single, please let me know. I'm gonna be available for so long. No, not available. I'm not gonna be available for so long. I'm gonna be taken for so long. That's what I was wanting to say. How about skydiving? I want to experience skydiving actually. But yes, anyway, thank you so much guys for being here. Thank you for entertaining me, and I'm glad I'm entertaining you. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm going to see you tomorrow's live stream on Mary's channel. I'm not sure what time is that, but please check her channel and see if she already posted the update. And see you then. Bye bye.